Hello everyone, I'm going to explain the trade that I took in the morning session, which is nothing but the GBPUSD. I took two buy entries today. Just give me a moment, I explain it everything clearly. So yesterday I just analyzed the daily candles. There was a good expansion move for the past 3-4 days, and price take off a lot of liquidity to the upside. So I was a bit bearish yesterday. Uh, I then just went directly to the 1 hour time frame. So this is where what I was saw in the morning. So good bullish expansion to the upside, a good bullish move, good order flow to the upside. As soon as price take these highs in the left side, especially these breaker point, price start to consolidate. So after sweeping this high, price come start to reverse and created a fair value gap, created the liquidity here. That fair value, I can explain it with my diagrams. It should seems like messy, that's why I'm not plot this. So I just explained it with the plain chart. After sweeping this high, price started reverse and created a fair value gap. This fair value gap get flipped, and this fair value gap holding the price and continue to go lower. This is the generated liquidity. Price retrace back to this fair value gap. See the body of the candle. It closed exactly inside the fair value gap. Wick putting wick to the upside. So we expect the target should be this equal for the first, and second should be this. I consider this as the low resistant liquidity run. So I just expecting this is my draw liquidity, especially this point. I was a bit bearish today. So after going to 15 minutes, this is the market in the morning session, especially in the AM. So after sweeping, wrapping this liquidity, price start to sell off and generated the liquidity at the low, go all the way back. That 1 hour of fair gap holding the price. Clear structure shift in 15 minutes. Started to sell off. After sweep comes low. This is 1 hour fair gap, which I shown just before. So the price holding holding this level, just sweep this high, give such a shift, retrace back to this point and continue to sell off. I was a bit bearish and I was bearish. I plan to bearish until this point take or any of the important level to take. But my friends are just like yesterday high was not taken in the high time frame. If I go to daily candle, I can explain one thing why I go on for bullish price not taking this high. Price just come all the way to the low. So my friend expect the price going higher because the high hasn't taken it. So we are not supposed to expect lower prices. If the price take the previous day high, we might expect some lower prices. So that is why we were um, bought go for buy today. So after that I go into 5 minutes. Now I can plot the diagrams. So this is the diagram. This is the analysis that I made in the today's session. So I can put like this, put like this, put like this. So this is the low resistance liquidity run, and I expected this is my final target. From after sweeping this low, I'll expect the price to come to this point. But price and my first entry is right here. As soon as the price sweep this low, uh, and give the structure shift to the upside in lower time frame. I expected my buy entry at this point and expected the higher prices to this area, but I was a bit afraid at that moment. Price is inside this viral gap. This is the 15 minutes structure shift. In 5 minutes also it's sweep and structure shift. Price approaches the breaker point. So I'm not confident with this buy model. So as soon as the price build up and sweep gives structure shift to the downside, I understand I was wrong. So it hit I close and it hit my stop loss at this point. I kept my stop loss right here. It had my stop loss. I was down minus zero point 0.5 hour at this with this entry with 3 profit accounts. After that, I wait for more structure to form. As soon as I identify this 1 hour fair value gap, just give me a moment. Mm, After I identified the 1 hour fair value gap, just give me a moment. This 1 hour fair value gap still holding the price. There is no candle close below this level, so I can expect some bullish price action right here, and the price sweep this low, and all this low getting swept, and this 1 hour fair value gap still holding the price. There is no price close below this low in 1 hour and in 15 minutes. If we go to 15 minutes, it's a clear sweep. But I'm not went for buy entry because of those things. Uh, I just build up induced, which means generate liquidity, sweep them out, give structure shift, big displacement. The firewall gap hasn't filled yet, so I expect the firewall gap. So I'm not supposed to go for any buy model until this firewall gap to run through to the upside. So even though I get fantastic buy entry right here, I'm not entered. If we go to 3 minutes, it's going to be damn clear for you. So after sweeping the sell side liquidity, the one more confluence, 1 hour price for earlier holding the price in 15 minutes and 1 hour. This is the sweep. This is the market structure shift with big displacement. The fair value gap holding the price, no longer holding the price failed. And price, and if you mark the 5 minutes fair value gap, just a moment. So this is the structure shift with displacement. If I mark this 5 minutes fair value gap, there is no candle. There is no candle close below this level. Everything is a big. So in this fair value gap after structure shift, no candle close below this level. Everything so far is a big. After this low has been swept, I go for an entry. I activated my first entry right here. As soon as I get the structure shift with big displacement, I add my positions. I put one limit order right there and one limit order at this point in 3 different accounts. Uh, so this is should be I can explain this everything in 1 minute. So it's going to be dumb clear for you. Next, this is the market structure shift after sweep some sort of low, and after the structure shift I entered here. After sweeping all this low, I entered here. But this fair value gap in 5 minutes holding the price to push lower. Just which means the drawn liquidity hasn't met it, which means the liquidity I couldn't identify the proper liquidity level in the morning. If the sell side liquidity or buy side liquidity once swept, we can expect the reversal. but this is not the proper liquidity area. I confused with myself by entering by entering the position right here. This is the clear structure shift with good displacement, and we can put the limiter at this point. It get beautifully filled. There is no candle close below this level. If I put the fib, it should be the equilibrium level. The price continue to get rejected in that 1 hour fair here and start pushing higher. This is the market structure shift with good displacement. I put my limit order here, first entry, and second limit order right here, and I kept all my stop loss at this point, at this exact point. And I used the fib from this low to this low, and it projects all the way up to, I guess, somewhere around this point. I close my positions exactly at this fair value here. I'm not putting exact high as a target. If I put exact high as a target, definitely I won't book the profits today's session. Never ever put the exact target. You should put always the target bit below the exact target place. This is the reason for that. This fair value gap clearly hold the price and pushing lower all the way towards my entry point. Not even my entry point, all the way towards my stop level. This is my stop. It hasn't hit my stop, but still I lost this much more, and it gives a healthy retracement. Then it's pull back towards the target, the final target. So don't put the exact top as a target. So always try to put put any kind of um, bit below the exact target level. That's it. Nothing more than that. So that's it. This is where I entered and I closed my profits at these areas. I put my first profit at this point. In every account, I closed one position here, and remaining positions I closed exactly at these points. This point. See exactly how price started reverse after approaching this parallel gap. You don't need to be hold the position all the way to the final round liquidity. You, you never ever allowed yourself to doing those kind of things. Always you took the partials. Always you took put the entry in break even. If I put my entry in break even, every entry should hit my stop. Think about it. If I change my stop to break even, I'm a break even trader. Break even, it's a break. It might be a break even day for me. Not might. It should be a break even day for me. So always trailing your profits. Always um close your profits a bit below the exact target point, which is really good. So it is what it is. Today is a fantastic day. So this is a fairly have confused me for me to go for buy. So once as soon as this fairly get flipped, I was more confident to go for buy. After it's get flipped to the upside, I put my limit order at this point and put my stop at this low. Because it seems like a 2 point of interest. It's like it sweep the low, gives a structure shift to the upside, and start a retrace. And this is also a kind of engineered liquidity sweep structure shift. There's a good failure, not filled yet. So if it filled, I might be the liquidity. I might be the liquidity in the today's market. So I'm not give a try until this failure get flipped. If it get flipped with good displacement, I was super bullish. So perfect entry should be this. But since I was not confident, I don't have better conviction, so I just wait for the fair value gap to flip. Once it flipped, I entered. It's a really good move. That's it. So I'll see you in the next video with different entries. Bye bye. Stop share.